So next we'll turn to Dr. Lakhvinder Singh here at the Asia Institute, the Director of Peace and Security Studies, and one of the most informed individuals on security in East Asia. Dr. Singh.
Thank you, sir, for your liberal introduction. I must start with my acceptance, but Professor General Chun told us the situation in the region is not good, that the bar is turning from bad to worse, and the situation is very gloomy. And if something is not done soon, we may have bigger problem at our hands. Many people are not able to understand the complexity of the situation, but the people who know thinks that a situation is not coming under control and getting bad to worse. Until you don't accept this point, we will not make never make any effort. So acceptance of the reality is the first step towards controlling the war. So far, no attempt has been made to evaluate where we are going, how we are going. So honest evaluation, honest acceptance that things are not going well is a fundamental starting point to control the war from getting from bad to worse. I will make some few points. How can we control the situation? I think the most important point is that we must keep the red lines. Initially, when USA jumped into the war, they said they will provide some small arms support. Suddenly, they started talking about missiles, rockets. Now they have passed a new act through which they will be able to provide bigger arms. So it means US is already involved in the war. So in one way, you can say with this kind of involvement, with this kind of armament to Ukraine, so just to whom they are trying to fool, Russia will not be fooled, once Russia decide enough is enough, they must be get provoked and attack US itself. Because the kind of weapon they are providing to Ukraine is not small arms, it's kind of a serious weapon system. And with this new law, Land and Lease Act, USA will be able to provide much more serious weapon to Ukraine. So then I don't know to whom Russians, Americans are trying to fool or make believe that they are not into the war. They have knowingly, unknowingly, they already have stepped into the war. So this is a big problem now. Red lines has not been observed. In the name of maintaining freedom, in the name of something, so proxy war, as Professor Rajan told us, proxy war is going on. And now even the proxy war is almost crossed over. Now direct war is almost happening. So this is the crucial point that we should emphasize to Americans that no, you must keep the red lines. Of course, you want to support, you have your geostrategic interest, you have your geopolitical interest in the region, so you can support whatever parties you want, but this is the limits. But now, with more and more weapon system pouring into Ukraine, the red line has not been kept. And that is the crucial point, burning point for people like us who are advocating peace. So this is a crucial point. So far, we, friends of USA, are not speaking. This is the responsibility of the friends of USA, country like India, country like South Korea. We should tell Russia, we should tell USA to control its armament process until Americans don't control their armaments. We are stepping into very serious problem. So it is a responsibility. Japan, Korea, India, other countries which are friends to USA and want USA well, and they should tell them, no, you must remain within the control, self-discipline, self-control and self-limits are very important. So far, all the red lines have been crossed, and more weapons are pouring into the Ukraine. General Chun, by logic, this war should have ended now. Russians have expanded their military effort. Ukraine have already spent their internal resources, but war is still going on. Why? War is going on because Americans are pouring into more and more money, more and more weapons. This is so illogical. This is so unwanted, This is not natural war. So we have to, the friends of USA have to take initiative. So this is the first case I'm going to make. The friends of USA, like India, Korea, Japan, other USA, European countries should tell, no, man, we cannot do like this. We cannot keep in the name of freedom, in the name of something. We can keep more and more serious weapons pouring into Ukraine. It will have serious consequences for the war effort. Second point which I want to make is that fake media fake media has been doing more damage than anything else. We must control fake media. So far, it has succeeded in demonizing Russia and China and make USA look all good. Some demonization of Russia and China can cost us World War III. And so, second effort, we should focus on controlling fake media in our own countries, in Korea, in Russia, in India, in Japan, everywhere. We have the right to fake stories. We have to try to demonize China, demonize Russia, and try to make a god of USA. That should be curbed. We have to make systematic effort to control the fake media. Fake media is controlling a lot of, it's creating fake narratives, fake description of the war, fake victories. Everything is fake, fake, fake. And that kind of thing, which one-sided stories are being presented to the world, can cost us World War III. So what we can do, again, I propose that country, friends of USA, should try to control the role of fake media. They are doing more damage than anybody else. The fake narrative is being created that as if Ukraine is winning and Russia is losing, and that Russia will be defeated in a few days' time. That Russia is a demon, Russia is evil, something like this, and USA is a god, something like this. So this kind of narrative can cost us too much. So we are not making any effort so far, but we have to come into the picture and do something about fake media. Third is about economic sanctions. Economic sanction to some extent is good. Some extent is good, but when they are imposed carelessly, they can cause war. So far, Russia's vital economic interest, even China's vital economic interest, has been completely ignored. Sometimes this kind of extreme economic sanction, instead of controlling war, can lead to major war. Again, here I propose our country like Japan, Korea, and India, other country, friends of US should tell USA that there's a limit to which you can use economic sanction to control the behavior of other countries. Because sometimes instead of controlling the behavior, they can provoke it. They can lead to war. I fear strongly this kind of economic sanctions which USA is trying to impose on Russia may lead to Third World War. So here also use of economic sanctions to limitless, capacity is dangerous. Dangerous. We must control. Tell them that no, this is not good. To some extent, we can use them to control the behavior of Russia. But now things are crossed the red line. Here also, I think we have a very serious major problem. This weaponization of economic sanction is dangerous for us, all of us. We have to pay the whole price if we don't do something about it. Most important is the bipolarization. Somehow USA is trying to bipolarization. So either you with us or you with Russia. So bipolarization is dangerous. It can lead to divide the world into two parts: Russia, pro-USA. So this is dangerous. Multipolarization is a guarantee for peace. But now attempt is being made that either you are with USA, either you are with us. This is not good. Multipolar world is a guarantee for peace. But now somehow USA is trying to push more and more country, join us, or if you are not with us, you are with Russia. So this kind of a dangerous tendency shown by USA is dangerous. Again, we should come into the picture, try to help. No. Multipolarization is a big guarantee. Some countries which don't want to support USA's war effort, it's okay. They should be allowed to remain neutral to some extent. Otherwise, we are heading towards a very dangerous situation. If the world is divided in two parts, Russia, pro-Russia, anti-Russia, then how can you manage to control the war? We are stepping into the war. So it means we must make sure that this doesn't happen. This is very dangerous. Suppose the world is divided into Russia, Iran, North Korea, and China, USA, one side, Russia is one side, other countries one side, then we are already into the war. So bipolarization is a serious problem. So my last point is that we must not see the world into the black and white. We cannot say that either you're with us, you're not with us. So we have to make sure that the multipolarity of the world, current world order, should be maintained. But somehow USA is forcing its friends to join them. In short term, looks good, but in the long term, it can lead to war. It can hurt USA also. Multipolar world is best guarantee for peace, best guarantee for maintaining a flow of information, flow of security interest, flow of economic interest. It's very good for the world. But so somehow this USA is ignoring this. So these are my main points. I think as a whole, USA has to control its behavior if we really don't want to get into the Third World War. Thank you very much.